Excellent. I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you, maybe not again, I'm not sure. But I'm delighted that you're here, each and every one of you. Welcome to the Motto. Could I, let's leave a little house up. I mean, it's a small audience. It's kind of a nice, yeah, so I can see folks. How many of you have been here before? Great, beautiful. That's so quiet. Let's do it by applause. It feels better. How many of you haven't? It was a few. So of all of you, how many of you have seen an improv show before? Okay, good. Looks like almost everybody, but just in case it is technical, we make stuff up. Good, got it. Great. Tonight you're going to see two different things. Not the typical short form improv that you might associate with Whose Line Is It Anyway? Instead, we're going to start with Two on the Aisle, which is a small town TV station's version of Siskel and Ebert. And then we're going to book club for Act 2, which will be self-explanatory, I'm sure. In between those two, we're running an experiment tonight, if he shows up. at the very beginning of Act 2, we're going to give about 8 minutes to a poet who approached me and said, I want to read my stuff on your stage. And I said, well, 8 minutes of poetry won't kill us, so all right, we'll do that. So, without any further ado, could you make the noise of thousands of appreciative fans and welcome the Mop and Bucket Company! Here we go! All right, we need to warm us and you up a little bit. So we're going to play a game called Objection. These guys just became lawyers just because I walked up on the stage. It's a great thing. What we need from you is a non-controversial topic that might be debated in court.
Dirt is great.
Dirt is great?
Yes.
Dirt is great.
Dirt is great. Without dirt, we wouldn't have life. We wouldn't have plants. We wouldn't have flowers. We wouldn't have apples. Nothing would exist.
Objection. The only good thing about dirt is that you can be like, dirty.
Oh, sustained.
It's just a good word to have around, because when someone's being like, dirty, you can say, hey, that's so dirty. You can also be like, oh,
Objection.
Yes.
I like words that end with a Y.
Sustained.
Puppy, baby, jammy.
Objection.
Yes.
Scooby.
Sustained.
Objection!
Yes.
That's the slimy stuff at the bottom of a bottle of kombucha.
I'm going to go with it against my better judgment.
Pretty sure that stuff is called Scooby or something like Scooby.
Objection.
Yes.
Kombucha.
Sustained.
I don't know. It's this newfangled thing that's come along. It's supposed to be healthy. It's just like
Objection!
eating.
Yes.
Who let the person who talks like a prospector on the stage?
Sustained.
What are these things we're having? It's got tips on them and it's pointed and you write with it. It's old.
Right there.
This man is a fraud.
Sustained.
I happen to know that this is Charlie Anti-Prospector Smith. Classic Anti-Prospector.
Objection.
On the end.
Charlie's Angels was an amazing
Sustained.
show. And that show should be on today. They had great
Objection.
hair.
Yes.
As a woman, it stresses me out when people want me to do the Charlie's Angels pose.
Sustained.
Because I don't know, I'm holding a gun, or I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I feel less than.
Objection.
Yes.
Charlie will tell them what to do.
Overruled. I want more of this.
No, Charlie's Angels is a feminist.
Objection!
thing.
Yes.
None of the Charlie's Angels was smoking a pipe.
Sustained.
But I understand what Maria's talking about. Like, it's just a corny pose, and it is also kind of objectifying because it looks
Yeah.
like
Corncob pipe.
Sustained. 30 seconds.
You can make a pipe out of practically anything, I guess, as long as it has a hollowness to it and you can stuff
Objection.
some-
Corn.
Sustained.
It gets stuck in my teeth. Like I always want to eat it, and it's delicious.
Objection.
Yeah.
Oral hygiene is underrated.
Sustained. 15
The
seconds.
best thing that happens to me every 6 months is I go to the dentist and they're like, you're doing a really
Objection!
Yeah.
A dentist killed my parents.
Sustained.
Well, I didn't
Oh,
know
hell,
that to
Drew
talk
wins.
about.
No doubt about it. All right. So it is now time for WOUU presents Two on the Aisle.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny Pittsfield, you know me. I'm so excited to be here. I have such a special guest with me today. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Penny Pittsfield, Jenny's sister.
Oh my god. So obviously Penny's been watching me do this with like other people, but they're not here. So Penny came along and
I am so honored
Yeah.
that you picked me to
of
do
course,
this with
that's
you.
gonna be amazing. Just don't talk too much.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Because I know that sometimes I can talk to you.
Yeah.
And it really drives me
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the show where we talk about films and movies and cinema. All right. So our first movie, can someone help me remember the name, the title of the movie?
I wonder, what's this red button do?
I wonder, what's this red button
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
I think when this came out, you were maybe a little young for it.
Yes, but I actually sneaked down and watched it on
Oh,
TV
you did?
one night.
Oh.
Penny. Yeah, and it scared the crap out of me. Yeah.
It was scary, but I think for you maybe it was scary like in an obvious way. For me it was scary in like an existential way.
Oh,
Right, because it was the 80s and there were threats everywhere and it really felt like someone was just going to push a red button.
Oh, I didn't even get that level of it.
I
I
know.
was afraid. To this day, I'm afraid of red buttons.
Yeah, I know.
Not the
Yeah.
old actual red buttons
Yeah.
scare me.
Why don't we take a look at one of
Okay.
the opening scenes
Okay.
here?
Hey, Marge! My good shirt! All the buttons are red.
Yes, Henry, all the buttons are red.
What the heck? I mean,
I'm protesting nuclear war.
with my shirt?
And pants and shoes.
Oh my God. I have an important meeting today, honey. I can't be going with your protest agenda.
There's nothing more important than saving human life on this earth.
The Smithville Flats Chamber of Commerce is not interested in saving human life. We are interested in developing the economy.
Let's pause here for a second. There's so many levels here, right? There's women taking an activist role, but then also having to do it in a certain way, like behind the scenes, because they were themselves oppressed.
And also, so many red buttons.
Yeah, are you scared?
A little.
It's
I'm
okay.
a little.
You can look away if you want.
Yeah, I
It's-
might.
it's
I might.
sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
And besides that, what? They're even on my thighs. I mean, what are red buttons?
Stop oppressing me! I've joined a group of women like-minded, and we are leaving our husbands after we ruin their clothing and going on the road. And we're not going to stop until we storm the palace, which is the White House.
Are we still going to have meatloaf on Tuesday nights?
There's no more meatloaf until our whole world is free. Henry, you're just going to have to get used to it. And now I'm going to leave and you won't be able to chase me because I tied your shoes together.
Margie, honey, please. Whoa.
I love the ensemble scenes where all of the women are meeting to plan their takeover.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, I
It's
wanna-
so
I wanna see-
empowering as
Oh.
a young woman
Yeah.
watching it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, I love their outfits.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. I know.
Well, I'm just thrilled. And I heard that when people saw him, they were shocked and they were offended and everything that we were hoping for. Great job, Marge.
You're welcome.
I hope you have more ideas for us to use.
Well, I sort of thought of putting buttons on different things now. Things that aren't clothing. I am very button focused. I'm beginning to think it's more of a fetish than anything else.
Well, as long as it's political too, that works for me.
I love that idea. What if we put buttons on all of the cars?
Oh.
I just want to stop for a second because Penny, you probably didn't understand the sort of double entendre here, like
No, yeah.
the metaphor.
This is
about
the part where I
button.
was so scared I threw up, so I don't remember the rest of this scene actually.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Talk more about the buttons on the cars.
Well, I'm thinking that I know my husband loves his car probably more than he loves our children. So if we put the red buttons on the car, not just
Would this improve my relationship with my husband, do you think? Putting the buttons on the cars?
Well,
No.
it's easier for him to
Incidentally-
find the button on the car.
Can we pause here for a minute?
Yeah.
I was way too young to watch this movie.
Yeah,
What were
yeah.
Mom and Dad thinking?
Well, you snuck into the basement. To watch
Okay,
it.
but I
They
shouldn't have
knew.
been allowed to sneak down.
No, we put the gate on later.
I see where you're going. You've moved on from physical buttons on clothing to internal buttons on us.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Oh,
We should sew buttons on ourselves.
we should definitely use our buttons as protest.
Any way we use our buttons is fine with me, as long as it improves my relationship with my husband.
And we should use our buttons we shall.
I see it now. The Hidden Button campaign. Find the button or live life all by yourself.
I think we want to go ahead to the scene where Lacey, who has the idea of the internal buttons, sees her husband the next time. Do you remember this?
Yeah. I didn't really understand it,
Yeah, that's good.
but I think I'm appreciating this
Yeah.
movie on some different levels this time.
Excuse me. Is this seat taken?
No.
Would you mind if I sat dangerously close to you?
Please, strange man who isn't my husband.
Thank you.
I want to take a quick second to point something out. There's sort of a meta thing here going on, right? Because the actor who plays Henry also plays Lacey's husband, and in this scene, he's playing a fake person. So it just gets really, really intricate, right?
And confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like your outfit.
Thank you very much. In addition to all of these buttons, there's a hidden button, and if you can find it, I'll be yours. Warmer. 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 Colder.
But there's a button here.
Oh, God, Gio, you're hopeless.
What? There's a button there.
You're never gonna find my hidden button.
Oh, come on. I didn't know you had a button on your forehead, okay? It's perfectly reasonable to, like, point that out. I thought that was the hidden button.
I'm going to sleep.
Oh, Jesus, I am never going to get laid.
Pause here
Yeah.
for a second. This movie was so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And I love the way this whole thing escalates, like paralleling the whole nuclear
Yes,
war escalation
right.
thing. And before you know it, well, let's see the next scene where it's just really blown up
Right,
out of
yeah,
proportion.
Oh God, everyone's dead. But at least there are all these red buttons. I miss my family. I miss my dog.
99 roof balloons.
I miss my girlfriend, even though she dumped me right before everything went to hell. I miss believing in God. I miss believing in hell, because now I live in hell. So I don't have to believe it anymore.
I'm an ape man, I'm an ape.
I don't miss
man,
traffic.
I'm an ape man.
So I guess that's a good thing.
I'm a King Kong.
That's my big buttons. There's buttons.
I thought, oh my God,
Buttons.
there are still marauders left? This is so great. I've been looking for a fellow button marauder.
I will eat your nose.
Oh, you're one of those. Well, my nose isn't a button, you goofball.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I've been doing this all wrong. You're supposed to eat them?
You can.
Yeah, I wonder what this red button will do.
You know, the marauding and they're wandering around
Yeah.
thinking he's the only alive person, like that takes up a lot of the movie. That's kind of where I
Yeah.
lost interest. But what is great is when he comes across the women activists who
Yes.
have survived.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they finally figured out that to put the button in their mouth.
Yes,
Finally.
exactly.
Yeah.
You swallowed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Come on, guys, they're taking over the bridge.
What?
Come on, we're all gonna take over the bridge. We
Okay.
got guns and everything.
Okay. Can I have a gun?
I have a button in my mouth.
Yeah, well, I had one, but now it's more in the esophagus.
We'll never win.
He swallowed it instead of just keeping it in his mouth. I was so hopeful.
No.
So I just put it in my mouth and keep it there? Is that cheating? No. Did we win? Did we win? Did we win the battle?
This one's from my wife's forte.
And that's
Yeah, sorry, I swallowed it.
And then you just see the end question mark. Yeah, it's such an ambiguous. I mean, I think they were planning on making a bunch of sequels,
Yeah.
but they never got around to it.
You know, it started out strong and then it just lost the thread.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's why all the buttons fall off.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I get it.
What do you give? How do you rate this movie?
I'm just gonna give it 2 big thumbs up.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
It just
yay.
brings back good memories.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All
I
right.
love that movie.
We'll take a look at the next one.
Okay. All right. All right.
What's
the
do you want to?
I think I was supposed to pick the next one, but I can't remember the name
Oh,
of it. Is there?
Blow Dart Bill.
Blow Dart Bill. Blow Dart Bill.
Blow Dart
Yes,
Bill.
that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So funny.
remember
right?
how cute the guy in this movie is?
Yes. How could I forget that? Oh my God. So what I loved about this movie is that they take the whole Western, genre,
Yeah,
and they flip it on its head.
they really do.
Right? And
Yeah.
turn it into kind of a slapstick thing, and it's just so unserious but also serious.
So serious,
I love
really,
it.
underneath it.
Yeah, I love it. Can we start?
Yeah.
Can I get you something?
Yeah, I'd like something to drink. What do you recommend? I don't drink beer.
Well then, whiskey.
Sounds good. Is that like a shot?
What the hell you think it is?
Thought maybe it was a mixed drink. You didn't put anything in it?
I could put some beer in it. You want your drink or not?
All right, whatever you want. Just give it to me.
It's 5 cents.
Indian head nickel.
I'll take one blow dart, please.
Bill.
Why? I'm just looking for a blow dart for my blow dart gun.
You ain't gonna be causing no trouble, are you?
You want to see a trick?
Damn it, Bill!
Oh, I did it again.
The hell, tarnation?
I'm sorry.
Bullshit is this here. Take it back. I don't want the damn thing.
It's good to
Sick of
recycle.
getting shot. I'm not giving you any more darts.
Okay.
You're pretty tough, aren't you?
That's what they tell me. I once put a blow dart in a birthday balloon.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did you kill it?
I think so. It ceased to be.
Well, let me tell you something, Bill.
What's that?
Word is that there's somebody coming to town who's way tougher than you are.
No one could be tougher than this man.
There's somebody coming to this town wants to sew up all the cattle business, wants to take over town hall, wants to wrap up all the women.
I'm gonna stop it here because this list goes on for
Yeah,
a
really long
long
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost don't have to watch the rest of the movie because you know everything that the villain
Everything that
wants to
he
do.
wants to do.
Yeah. So I think we can just skip to where we meet Jamie Stansfield,
Oh, yeah.
the villain. Yeah. So cute.
Oh my God, just pause. I just want to look at it. Oh,
I had the poster.
I know. All right, okay.
That's a fake horse that they used for him to take all the guts out.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's all covered in blood and
Yeah.
guts. So sexy.
don't kill me.
I've been tracking you for years, and I'm finally here. Why wouldn't I kill you?
Because, oh God. Wait,
Talk fast.
you wanna see a trick?
Well, yeah, I like tricks.
It's pretty cool.
Make it good.
Was it? Oh God, I did it again. No, Blow Dart Bill, you done goofed it. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm coming.
I cried.
Me too. I think.
It's good to recycle. I can try the trick again.
You tricked me, you little weasel.
I did advertise it as a trick. I didn't intend for it to be interpersonal deception. I never killed no one before. I'm so sorry. Would you like me to say a prayer? I'm not close to God, but I'll do my best. Hear ye, hear ye. Please don't die. I don't handle guilt well. Oh,
I've got some anti-venom in my satchel.
okay. Do I have your consent to reach in your satchel?
Even though I know what's gonna happen, I still.
I know.
So what do I do with it?
You gotta drink it, swirl it around in your mouth, and then put it in the blow dart.
Oh my God.
Shoot it right in the wound.
Okay, here we go. Oh no. I got some bad news. I did the swallow. I told myself I wouldn't do it, but I done swallowed.
You idiot! I knew I should have killed you.
In hindsight, yes, perhaps. I done did the murder. Oh God. What have I become?
Can we just pause here for a minute? I was so mad at Blow Dart Bill at this point. I used to play with my dolls and get those balloon horses and just have them stampeded by balloon horses over and over and over again. I'm so mad at
I
him.
remember that. I didn't understand what was going on with you,
Just
but yeah.
rage. It was a ragey time.
Yeah. I was in high school and we were reading Romeo and Juliet, and I thought this was like very reminiscent of like, oh, the one person thinks they're dead, but then the other person is really dead, but then that person's died, but then the other person, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll press play.
Oh, thank
You thought
heavens.
I was dead.
I did. You did a lot of dying noises.
I thought I was dead too. But then I realized that venom was gonna kill you.
Oh no! I drank venom.
I'm just waiting around for that to happen.
Yeah, me too.
Fast forward. Fast forward.
I might have accidentally inoculated myself by swallowing lots of blow darts. Sometimes you suck in instead of blow out. But I'm confident that you'll eventually have me dead. I can't feel my knee a little bit.
Daddy, are you coming into the light or are you better now?
Oh, is that the voice of my dear, sweet, departed daughter, Cleopatra?
No, it's Jamie's son.
What? I don't know who you are.
I'm not in the wrong place. Excuse me. I have to go find my dad. He ate a poison dart.
No, no, wait, well, I did, you might be, how do I re-summon you?
Okay, I'm gonna pause because when I was watching this, I was like, what is going on?
Right.
And then all of a sudden I was like, they have the same son.
That's my son. My son Jamie.
Are you coming into the light?
Well, I thought I was, but then I realized he missed, and he drank the venom, which you're only supposed to put in a blowhole. So I think he's gonna die, and I'm gonna be fine.
But he's my dad as well.
He doesn't know that, Jamie, son, my son.
I am overhearing this though, and I am beginning to put the pieces together.
All right, fine. I just...
See, what happened was...
I'll tell him. I pretended to be dead to see if you would care about me like you did in the old days. I didn't come to kill you. I came to reclaim you and tell you that we had a son. But then he died on horseback, which is why I'm out to get all the horses.
My God, it all makes so much sense.
I still have to explain how you're both my dads. There was a bullet that was fired from a gun in 1812, and it pierced each of your testicles, and then it ran into my mother. And that mashed them all together, and therefore you're both my dads.
That explanation has left me more confounded than prior to me hearing it. But I am still motivated. Would you like to be a family? All of us and our ghost daughter?
Son, that's all I wanted. That's all I want for
He's
us.
the son?
You're the son.
I'm the son. Yeah.
I'm also a son.
Can we just hit pause for a
Yeah,
minute?
let's pause.
Yeah,
no, go ahead.
Well, I read an article
Yeah.
that said that they actually, the last 10 pages of the script
Yeah.
actually caught on fire
Yeah.
before they shot the scene.
Yeah.
So they were just really improvising in the end. Yeah.
But actually, I heard that the actor who plays the son, the ghost, actually, like, when he was improvising it, he really took a lot from his own life.
You mean that really happened to him
Yeah.
in real life? Oh my God,
I know,
so tragic.
I know. So he had two dads, but like one of them was not his dad, but they were.
Because of the whole gun and
Right,
the
and like,
testicle thing?
and like emotionally also, like it's like a metaphor.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Press play.
I do want us to be all together, but in order for us to be reunited, we're gonna have to go into the light with our ghost son.
So, well, all right. Do you want me to? You're gonna. All right, go for it.
On three, together.
Okay, here we go.
Have better aim this time, Bill.
I will.
1, 2. Bill?
Dad?
Bill?
Oh God, it did eventually kill me. What terrible timing. You remember that time where I drank that antivenom? It killed me.
Yeah.
Now I'm dead.
There was about
Nobody's left to kill me.
It was such a beautiful moment. And I'm so glad that they ended it that way because then they were able to do like the whole like Jamie Stansfield saga.
Right,
And
exactly.
all of the
Oh,
other
so
movies.
good.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So what do you think? What?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Yeah.
Especially the ending.
So,
You know,
yeah.
you gotta really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have time for one more.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. This one is, of course, romantic. We love that. Yeah. So what is the title of this next film that we're going to talk about? I always had a hard time pronouncing this. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
sneeze one.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah. You're so good at that.
Yeah. Well, I took German in high school.
Great. I took Spanish.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I think we'll just jump right in.
Yeah.
Your table is ready.
All right.
Please.
I do need a seat.
Yes, of course.
It's been a rough one.
I will look for your young man.
Thank you, sir.
Can we pause here?
Yeah.
What I love this movie because it was the first movie I saw where the characters kind of step out of the action to address the
I
camera
love
directly. I
that.
felt like they were just talking straight to
I
me.
know. I love
So-
that. And they started it right here in the first
yeah,
scene.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good play.
What a day it's been. I didn't want to come out and meet anybody or see anybody. I've been chasing my cat. I've been doing the laundry. I've had a car breakdown. You know how hard it is to change a tire when you're 100 pounds soaking wet and you haven't slept in 14 days? I just don't know what to do anymore.
She's so relatable.
Right?
Yeah. She's like every woman.
Right, exactly. She could be in my head.
It's amazing.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Is this seat taken?
No.
Great.
You might think that a movie that has such a long stretch of just bad dates would be boring, but it really isn't.
No,
Just
because
she's so captivating.
yeah, and every single thing that happened to her has happened to me in real life
Exactly.
too. Yes.
Yeah. I just want to see like a couple of those.
Okay, just
Yeah.
a couple. It was yeah.
Genevieve?
That's me.
Oh. You don't look like your picture.
Larry?
I'm sorry.
Larry, wait.
Let's just not waste our time.
Came all this way.
Last week that happened.
I know.
You know how it is when you're trying to date?
Yes.
Hey kids, stay in school. Fresh Parmesan?
Well, not on my hands. Hello?
Just stop for a second, because you always ask me, why do you have the Parmesan in the pepper grater? This is where I got it
Oh
from.
my god!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I know.
I always thought that was so weird.
I know. I was like, well, that's perfect. Yeah, the perfect like texture.
I guess.
Parmesan.
Yeah. Think about it. Yeah.
So good. Okay. Play.
I feel like a cat.
Good for you. Here, you can keep the enjoy.
I think I'm just gonna get cozy. Like a cat.
This is where things get a little weird.
You don't do that.
Well, not like, I mean, I get cozy, but I don't get that cat-like.
I'm never gonna move from this spot.
Oh, right. This is the part where we kind of go into her internal
Right.
dream existence.
Right.
Yeah, and what
Which is like
happens-
very cat-like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to move from this spot because everything's happening in my mind. I can do anything. I don't have to work. I don't have to do the dishes, change tires, go on dates. I can just scratch things, ruin furniture, and lounge.
Sounds nice.
I know, don't you wish?
You know it.
Hey, pussy.
You talking to me?
Sure am. You looking for a Tom to spice up your life?
Yeah.
You almost think she's gonna say no.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You're from the alley?
Damn straight. You hear that caterwauling every night outside your window? That's me. I'm everything you've ever wanted, everything you've been waiting for all this time, aren't I?
Savory. Are you crinkly too?
Savory and crinkly, savory and crinkly.
I like plastic bags.
I like plastic bags too. There's one now. Eat it.
I was so confused by my feelings in this.
Yeah, you know what? Can we reverse and see that in slow motion?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
always
yeah.
wondered how they did that.
Yeah.
There's one now.
You know what? I just remembered. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Do you remember how everybody had those savory and crinkly shirts?
Yes.
And
Yes.
like they had like a scratch and sniff for the savory,
Yes.
and then like the little
Oh my god.
like crinkly part.
So
Oh my
overdone.
god,
It was everywhere.
so cheesy.
So cheesy.
I still have mine.
I know.
All right, let's keep going.
When you wake up, look for me.
So just hit pause. So at this
Yeah.
point, I'm thinking that even in her dreams, she still falls for the douchebag, right?
Right.
And so that's how I thought this was gonna go.
Yeah,
All right.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know cats dreamed like that. That was racy. Savory.
Is that spot taken?
No. You seem like an asshole.
That's what they tell me. You seem like easy prey.
Well, you nailed me right.
Crinkly and savory.
Yeah. You gonna do something asshole-ish to me now?
Well, I'm gonna drink your coffee right in front of you, even though it's mine. Yours.
It's yours now.
Yeah, it is.
And this part when I was in the audience, I was like, everyone in the audience was yelling, "Run away!
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
out of there!
yeah.
Run away!" Yeah.
How's that salad?
Well, I didn't have a bite yet.
It's delicious. A little heavy on the cheese.
Yeah? You wanna groom me?
Sure.
Looking at this now, like now that we use the term groom differently, it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's not aged.
Luckily, I'm a...
Attention, Dick, asshole, your room is ready.
That's me. Do you want to come with me?
I sure do. Say no, say no. I never say no. Not when the guy's an asshole.
Follow, 10 steps behind.
So, do you want to cut to the next morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh. What?
Well, I just assumed we were getting married.
I just assumed I would never see you again.
It's hard to connect sometimes when you don't pay attention to any of the signals. But that's not what I was in it for. I wasn't in it for signals. I was in it for lust.
But those eyes, damn it. All right, well, I guess we could get breakfast.
That's just as good.
Yes. May I take your order, please?
We'd like some savory crepes,
Savory
some
crepes,
crinkly fries,
crinkly fries,
and a beer.
and a beer. And for you?
Well, I thought I was eating that. But
Oh, are you
it's all
sharing?
the same thing.
Two,
With a Diet Coke.
with a Diet Coke. I'm in love with her. Hopelessly, completely, and with all of my heart and all of my soul, and yet I'm a lowly waiter, and she's with an asshole. We all know how that works. All right, coming right up.
So, want to tell me about your feelings?
Now you want conversation?
Well, I figured we could get to know each other a little better.
All right.
And here we are. I love you. I love you with all my heart and all my soul. I love you so much. I love you. I would treat you tenderly. I would respect you at all times, and I would always make sure that you have an orgasm every time.
I'm a day trader. I'm into crypto and.
Can we pause here for a minute?
Yeah.
So, what were you
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I love that this is the breaking point
Yeah.
for the protagonist, and this is where the movie takes a turn, and it turns into this serious horror film because she realizes that she can make that sound and vomit acid hairballs
Yes.
on people. Yeah,
Yes.
and then it just gets so gross and gory,
Yeah.
and it's a bloodfest.
It's such a metaphor
Yeah,
for
right?
like men and women and gender and
Exactly.
dating and romance. Yeah,
And just
That's
getting
incredible.
it all
yeah,
out. Getting it all
yeah,
out.
so good.
Would you like any cheese? Is that a maybe?
Here it goes.
Are you sure?
No cheese, no cheese.
I think you want some. Open up.
It's
Open
just
up
in the
that
path
mouth
of it.
of
I know.
yours.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Whoa!
God. So gross.
What the hell?
Oh, so satisfying, right?
But then, of course, someone is immune to the acid. Of course. Guess who?
Oh my goodness, are you all right? It looks like your asshole is melted in a pool of acid. Oh! Oh, that's all right. We'll clean that up. I'm glad I'm wearing my apron. My name's Ergot. Yes.
I don't know what came over me.
You need some water.
I think I do.
Here, drink this. Are you okay?
I don't even know. I don't know. Am I okay? I'm
I
not.
think you're
But
more than okay.
Oh, so
You do?
nice.
I think you're marvelous.
Oh, marvelous.
like you accept me for me?
Every acid puke-filled bit of you. I accept you as a woman who's been forced
Here's your chair back, by the way.
by cruel circumstance and her own rather childish dependence on flawed daddy figures.
We know where this is going,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I actually, one of my favorite things about this movie was the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
So can we quickly watch the video for the single?
Yes.
Cat Lady?
I love yes, I
Okay.
love
Just-
that
we'll just-
video.
we'll
yeah,
end on
it's
that.
Such
We'll
a
end on
good
that.
music video, yeah.
Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Gonna be a man in motion. Cat lady love. Gonna spit acid too. I got some of that glue. Put me in a bucket and make me feel higher. Higher and higher. Cat lady love.
God, we used to do that dance
Yeah,
all
we
the time.
used to do that all the time.
So good,
Sam,
yeah.
we're supposed to be going to sleep.
I mean, 2 thumbs up.
2
right?
thumbs up, absolutely.
Okay.
2 thumbs up and a tail.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this movie.
And that
That's
is,
everything.
yeah, that's 2 on the aisle for tonight.
We can't do any more. That's
No,
it.
next week, you have to
Oh.
come back next week, Penny.
Yeah, okay, I'll come back.
Yeah, okay. All right. And we are going to be back in about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Take a
12
quick
maybe.
intro- 12
maybe,
minutes.
maybe 12.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And when we come back, as mentioned before, we'll read motion. just want to quickly go through, because it's, a lot of you know this, maybe a few of you don't. Every Monday night, we have a drop-in class for all experience levels called Workout Night. We keep it very cheap. It's full price is $10, but if you're about a dozen different things, senior, student, active military, veteran, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, including being broke, it's $5, and if you're really broke, it's free. And we do that because we just like to share what we do, which is often more serious than what you just saw, actually. And we have some classes forming. You can find out about that, upcoming shows, et cetera, at mopco.org. A couple of weeks ago, somebody wandered in here, which happens pretty frequently, and said he's a poet, and said, I want to read at your place. I don't know why, but I said yes. So, please welcome AJ Gundy.
Thank you, Michael, for your introduction, and also for the abuse of your stage. As for the rest of you, good evening, one and all. Before I start, I'm legally required to inform you that everything that I'm about to read has been previously approved by all 270 members of the Committee on Correct Social Thinking. They know what's best for us. So let me start my debacle here with a piece called Bio. As in ography, and not swamp. The little difference there may be. We're on a cold and stark, barren beehive Sunday. After a dark and foreboding, rainy Crow Thursday, when I was born. And I ain't dead. Yet. Though my daddy, he'd say I weren't born, but that my ass were greased and I were slid in on a rainbow, a neon rainbow. But my mama, she say it felt more like a lightning bolt. We're quite a shock. Now, I've since slipped some time under a bridge, allowing it to dissipate with the effluvia, considering it, in the end, a good day, if I ain't shed no tears. And I've kept track, the days and the tears, worrying the bridge footing, one by one, hundreds by thousands. And I don't much like anybody, having few friends, preferring to relate to the vast mass of inhumanity through what some in the know refer to as what is most definitely not poetry. So I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, as long as that's all it's going to be. All right, boys and girls, settle down, get comfortable. Pull up the covers nice and tight. I'm going to tell you a short story. I took a bite of the sun that lit a fire in my belly. That no moon-swung tide could ever quench. Bound for glory. Like a stampede of blind horses, charging oncoming traffic. The survivors, escaping the carnage strewn across the highway, galloped serenely off the edge of a cliff. Meiosis. Naked. In a thicket of thorny bushes. The slightest movement, breath drawn. An excrucia of minutia. So many maddening wounds, such enlightened insight. Professional confusion. My analyst is an analyst. And my proctologist says, we have to shrink this. We seem to be at odds over the ends. As the saying goes, from the sublime to the ridiculous, for those who've known the former, but from the mundane to the inane, for those of us who've not. Inspiration. Now, you're creative types. Sometimes people ask, where'd you get your ideas? I always make up one story or another, and I finally wrote one down. To get it, I lean into a stiff wind, step right up to the edge of the precipice, gaze into the abyss, and hope to hell the wind don't change. And now I'm going to close up with another legal requirement. I have to give this public service announcement. Zoot suits, DAs, sideburns, leather jackets, bobby socks, tight jeans, bell bottoms, freak flags, tie-dye, new wave, punk, tattoos, piercings, goth, and grunge. We're here. We're ready to breed. Deal with it. Thank you for your patience.
All right, we can go. Turn the stage over to Book Club.
First of all, this group of friends has read a book for their book club meeting. What is the title of the book that they are working on? That they're discussing?
A made-up title of a book never before read.
Anything?
Forest in the Sky.
Forest in the Sky. Okay. Anybody else want to offer anything?
The lightning bug.
Forest in the Sky, lightning bug. What do you like?
The lightning bug in the forest.
Lightning bug in the forest? Okay, lightning bug in the forest. Oh, and each time we meet for a book club, these characters meet at one of their houses. Are they meeting at, my character is Shula, this is Stacy, and this is Henrietta. So clap if you would like to see the meeting at Henrietta's house. If you'd like to see it at Stacy's house. Or if you'd like to see it at Shula's house. Henrietta, yep, okay, thank you. This is book club.
It's open!
Henrietta.
I'm out here. I just, pears are ready.
Pears. Oh, hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Can I give you a hug?
Of course.
It's so good to see you. Your place is so cozy.
Thank you. It's good to be home.
Yeah. When did you get back?
Last week.
Wow. How was it?
It was surprisingly relaxing.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure being shoved into an RV with Turnip Boy would
Yeah.
be Rutabaga Boy. But we did just fine.
That's amazing.
And now I am happy to be home.
I would go crazy in an RV with Jay. But maybe Rutabaga Boy is more fun to be around.
It was a little bit like being a lightning bug in the forest.
Can we talk about that title for a second? Because I didn't pick up on this, but then Jay saw the book and he was like, all of those things could mean something else. Like lightning and like a bug could be like, you're listening in on somebody. He's like, is it a spy book? Is it a nature book? Is it, and of course I'm like, Jay, just stop, just let me read my book. But then I started to read it that way and I was like, oh, maybe it is like actually a spy story.
It does have those themes in it, doesn't
Right?
it?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
was kind of listening in and hiding.
Well, Crystal, the lightning bug, she is sort of a bug, isn't she? She listens and
Yeah,
pays attention
exactly.
and spreads the world through her.
Yeah.
And there is a sort of Morse code element to her.
Yes, exactly.
Flashing
Like she's
there.
signaling, but like who's it for? Yeah.
We should probably wait.
Oh, yeah.
Knock, knock, I'm
here
letting
she is.
myself in. Hello, it's good to see you. Hello, come here. Bring it in, ladies. Come here. It's been too long. Oh my God. Oh my God. I missed you.
We missed you too.
What's everyone been up to?
Well, look at Henrietta, she's glowing.
I'm not glowing.
Yes, you are. You are that way with Turnip Boy. Yeah. How'd it go?
It was surprisingly relaxing and refreshing.
Relaxing and refreshing. That's not what I was hoping for. What it wasn't it?
You weren't
Yeah,
hoping
what
for
about the
that?
excitement?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. No, I find relaxation and refreshment exciting.
Okay, but was there any,
Yeah.
excitement?
He lit me up from time to time.
Oh.
Always the right. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Well, okay. All right. That's a little little more juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've decided that perhaps he will park his RV in the backfield, and although he's not willing to commit to actually moving in, maybe he won't fly off on another trip just yet.
He's gonna live in the RV on your land, but not live with you. He'll be living outside.
That's so fucked up. I love it. Oh my god.
Why is that fucked up?
Because it's like basically it's free rent.
It's not. Yeah, it is literally free rent.
I thought it was a good sign that he didn't want to just go driving off. You know he's got a commitment thing. It's closer.
I guess.
I'm sure he'll stay over.
Wait. You mean there's going to be many nights where you're in your house here and he's out there in this stupid RV? What, watching
You're
TV?
reminding me of the owl.
Oh, that's not very nice. The owl was a jerk.
The owl was a jerk, and he was dimming Lightning Bug's light all the time. I feel like you're dimming my light.
Just trying to, be honest with you.
Well, maybe honesty is, first of all, it's not honesty. You're making up a story. Owl didn't know what was going to happen. Owl was always pessimistic.
Well, I don't know.
I actually think she's right.
What? An owl?
There's like a line in the book that it just reminds me of you, and it's about Owl. It's page 34. It's the first time that Owl and Crystal meet. Owl looked Crystal up and down with an almost demeaning look in his eye. Oh, a lightning bug in the forest. I thought you only spent time on lawns and yards. What are we gonna do with you? Probably not much. You're just gonna flit around and make some sparks and then disappear, won't you? Typical. I mean, that's so mean.
It's so mean. It's mean, but it's also wrong, right? The assumption that lightning bugs can just be on lawns and that she'll never make it in the forest and she'll never have anything to contribute.
Yeah, but the whole book is like a metaphor for sex, right? And that he's trying to
It's all a metaphor for sex.
Of course. What did you think it
It's
was?
a metaphor for war. The lightning
What?
bug is like a spy.
I
I
thought
it
it
was
was
a metaphor for self-actualization.
Of course. I was like, I'm on the journey. Get out of the fucking, no offense, but get out of the fucking suburbs and come into the forest.
You can swear in front of me. I'm not.
No, I just mean,
Okay, whatever.
it's
Whatever.
just because you
Whatever.
live in the
Whatever.
fucking suburbs and I didn't want you to be offended because...
Okay, I thought you just thought I was so delicate that you couldn't even.
It's the same thing. You're doing the same thing to Stacy that you're doing to me, which is
Yeah.
painting us into a box
Yeah.
like Crystal in a lawn as opposed to being able to be actually out in the wild.
Okay, I just walked in and everybody's ganging up on me. I'm going out, I'm going to come in again. And then it's going to be nice this time.
She's so
dramatic.
excited to come back to book club.
Oh, hello everybody. I'll sit quietly and I won't say anything.
Hello, sweetheart. Have a pear. We're so happy to have you
over.
here.
We love you, Shula.
What's this?
It's a fresh pear from my backyard.
Oh, I like that. I love pears.
Yes, pears are delicious and sweet.
Yes. And sexy.
Yeah, speaking of that, can you go back to the metaphor thing? Like, how was it a metaphor for sex? I didn't see that at all.
Okay, lightning, bug, forest. I mean,
Bug?
come
That's
on.
what you were saying. There are so many
Yeah, I
different
just didn't.
versions of the words.
Yeah, but what does the bug have to do with sex?
Oh,
Like something I don't know.
no, like,
I live in the suburbs.
no, like, you've got a bug. I've got a bug. It's not an expression here. I've got a bug for him.
I don't think we say that here.
You don't say it.
No, I don't think that's English.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, so that is a language
though.
thing,
It's
right?
cute though.
I like it.
Yeah,
I've got a bug for him. Like you've got a bug for
I've
RP
got
guy.
a thing for him.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Oh, so it's not, no.
I mean, that does change the story a little bit for me.
Well, no, you were saying you were thinking that it was a spy story.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah, maybe
interesting
spy.
because there is something about being a spy that's about hiding your identity, playing a part, and then being uncovered or revealed, and the danger of that. That also to me feels a little like sex.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That is what sex is like.
It's a little like being a spy.
Yeah. Huh.
You know, do you remember the part of the book where Crystal is overhearing
Yes. Oh,
the moles?
Were the moles having sex? I thought they were planning like a mission.
Well, let's find that part
Yeah.
and figure it out. Page.
Where is that?
Yeah.
I think it's like around 50.
Yep. 59.
Oh yeah.
Crystal hid herself behind a leaf and flew closer. The murmuring turned into discernible sound, and then words. Look over here. I can't see anything, said Mr. Mole. You know what I mean, said Mrs. Mole. Come here, listen. Put your paw right there.
Put your paw right there.
That's the spot. That's where we want to be. Remember that spot.
I thought they had a map.
I don't think it's clear. I think it could be interpreted either way.
I suppose it, everything can be interpreted every way, right?
Yeah.
But then it goes on because Crystal says she found her light throbbing, bright, dim, bright, dim.
Oh yeah.
What was so compelling about this conversation? Mrs. Mole's voice got more excited. Yes, she said, yes, you have the path now. Right there, right there.
See, I thought Crystal was like, she had like a, like she could sense like when there was an enemy nearby, you know, and that's why she was throbbing. She was like, oh, those moles, you know, they're moles.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this says more about your sex life than the book right now. When was the last time your light was throbbing?
Well, maybe Jay needs to stop reading all those spy books because clearly that's all I can think about now too.
Well, I think it's interesting that you see war
Yeah.
where there really is sex.
But, well, I don't know. I don't know that we can determine that because, of course, Crystal does uncover the plot.
Of course she does. So, it's not just going to be a book about, in and out, 79 pages of that. It's going to be, it's going to be a plot, but the plot is really just, to thinly cover the metaphor.
Or maybe the sex is just to keep us entertained so that we can figure out the plot of the story.
Well, it works. I love this book.
What did you like about it?
The sex, and I like that it was about light and dark. So that part, the way.
Yeah, communism.
Yeah, sure, Stacy. Yeah.
Right?
No. What I was thinking of, like light is like when you know what's going on, right? The lights are on. It's the next morning. You're having a cigarette, maybe some eggs. You're going back to your world. Okay? Light. Dark is when you're feeling your way around. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what this is. You don't know what that is. Is it good? Is it bad? That's what the forest was like for her.
I don't like either part. I don't like the part where you don't know what you're doing, and I don't like the part the day after.
Really?
Yeah, you're just
Really?
you're like with some, in this scenario, right, you're with some stranger, and you're eating eggs, and he's smoking, which is gross, and then the eggs smell like smoke, and,
It doesn't have to be
embarrassed.
smoking every time,
Yeah, but the image works. But, here's the question. Is Rutabaga Boy gonna stay over, or Is he gonna come visit? And then leave? Are there gonna be eggs in the morning?
Well,
That's it.
sometimes he'll stay with me. Sometimes I'll stay with him.
Yeah, but who's making the eggs?
But we'll both harvest the eggs from the coop.
Oh. It's not
We'll
like
take
you to
it.
be this romantic.
No, it's not, is it?
See? She got the bug. That's what I'm saying. She got a bug.
I was very comfortable. It was like I was on my little lawn, harvesting my crops, taking care of my chickens, and then somehow I got swept away in the RV and taken into a forest where I didn't quite know, and I wasn't in charge of the sowing and reaping. I just had to follow along in the wild. And lucky for me, Rutabaga Boy is more like hedgehog than he is like owl.
You know, she has a point. Why are we rushing this thing? She's
Yeah.
happy with him. She likes it. He lights up her light, and you know.
Yeah, and Hedgehog was nice.
I liked Hedgehog a lot.
Hedgehog was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And Lightning, Crystal was afraid of him at first, right? She was much more comfortable with Owl.
Yeah. You remember how you fought us on this guy?
Wait, what?
Don't you remember how we were
When you
trying
first
to,
met-
yeah, we were like, come
I was
on.
like, oh no,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not safe.
Yeah,
I
so
remember.
maybe you see men as just having like prickly spines and being dangerous. Oh.
Well, I did, but now there's something nice about that, isn't there? Right? Like when Crystal goes and hides in Hedgehog's fur among the quills before.
Yeah, that was really cute.
It was sweet,
Yeah.
right? When Owl was going to come and eat her.
I thought it was hot, but yeah, hot and sweet, yeah. Oh, come on!
No, I like my lawn. You know,
Yes.
it's neat.
Well,
Maintained.
what do you all think about the plot that Lightning uncovers?
Now I don't know what to think because I thought it was a metaphor for Russia and the United States and the espionage and the CIA, but now it's about the sex that I'm not having with my husband. So,
Okay, I did not mean to
no,
upset you.
No. What was the plot? What did it mean?
Well, I think it's about how we sustain each other and how even when we're not in controlled environments,
What? It's just that I don't think that you're getting from Jay what Crystal was getting from the hedgehog.
We always have to do this. I just want to hear about the plot.
So Crystal finds herself in this new forest. She runs in, she overhears the mole. She engages with the owl, who is telling her that she should just go home. And she's about to, when she tells Badger about the hedgehog, about the moles, and he's like, oh no, we have to do something. Right? So far?
Yeah.
And then she saves the day.
Right.
Right? Do you remember?
Yes, of course. It's great.
I think my therapist is Owl.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Because she's kind of like, you have to learn to be happy where you are.
Exactly. You have to learn to be happy where you are. And
That's
to
bullshit.
contribute.
No, she's wrong. No.
No, that's what I'm thinking now that you're saying it, because Owl was like really trying to keep Lightning Bug down. Like, Owl was like, no, Crystal, you belong on the lawn.
But she's the one who finds the roundup.
You lost me.
Well,
She
finds
finds the
poison
danger.
in the
Yeah,
forest.
everyone's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
die except
Right,
she's
right,
the
right.
only one who could find
And
it.
the moles,
Yeah.
right? They're like here, and in the morning they're all dead.
Was Crystal able to save the world because she started having sex with Hedgehog? Is that what you guys are saying?
I think so. I think it's obvious.
No, I do not think it's because she was having sex with Hedgehog. I think it's because She trusted Hedgehog, and they saw each other and they worked together. And he saved her
They worked
so that she
together.
could save the forest. They worked together, yes.
That's
I'm
what
going
Sheila
that
would
way.
say.
Yeah, no, it's about sex. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because, yeah.
It is.
Yes,
Do you
of
want to
course.
pair?
Yes. Can I have a knife?
Really?
Yeah.
Just eat it.
It's so messy.
Exactly. Just
It's
eat
gonna
it.
drip all over my shirt.
Exactly.
Oh, Sheila. Thank you.
Here's what I want to say about Owl. Everybody's shitting on Owl, and I'm going to defend him because he was like the gatekeeper, right? So you don't get to come into the forest, listen to the plot, save the world, just by being a stupid little lightning bug out for like a walk in the evening. You have to get past the gatekeeper. There always has to be a gatekeeper. That's what Owl does. It's an important role in the story.
Sure, in a story,
You have to
you have
earn
to have an
it.
obstacle, you have to have the hero's
You
journey.
have to earn it, right? You have to earn it.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we talking about birth control?
What?
I'm just trying to put the pieces together. If it's all about sex, then I'm just trying to fit the metaphor into the different interpretations
Well, I
of the
think,
book that we have.
okay, so if it's all about sex, okay, I think that Owl stands for, all the good girl, images that we grow up with, that you have to be a
Stay
good
in
girl.
your place.
Stay on the lawn, don't go into the
Right.
forest,
Yeah.
yes, just don't show your light so much, forget about the throbbing, no throbbing, and just, so that's Owl. And so she was like, in the
That's
end,
the antagonist in the story. We need it in the story, but it doesn't mean that we have to appreciate it in reality.
okay, I think we should appreciate our antagonists. Because where would we be without them?
Because we have to fight against them.
Yes, exactly. Everybody needs someone to fight against,
We
right?
have to find our throbbing light.
Yes, exactly.
So this is why you want to cause problems between me and Rutabaga Boy.
I don't want to cause problems. I just want to make sure
What if there's no problem?
if there's no problem, then there's no problem. And out on the lawn, he's perfect. Okay.
What?
Is he flashing a light from the RV to you? Is that his signal? Oh my god.
Do you speak Morse code?
No. Do you?
Let's just say maybe it's good that you don't quite at this moment.
Oh my god.
So what are you going to do?
We
You're
can
gonna
Do you
go.
have a mirror?
Yeah, of course.
Compact?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Come on. Oh, look at you, you're blushing.
He read the book too.
Ah. Hey.
Well, I do think at the end it all comes together, all of these threads, if you're really reading closely.
Yeah.
And the way I read it, Lightning Bug is on her way back to revisit her lawn, but she's not alone. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to? Right. I can't.
Sure. The forest was so dark and the path so narrow that for a moment Lightning Bug thought that she was lost. And then she closed her eyes, shined her light, and let it guide her inside, out of the forest, and back to home. She looked around thinking for a moment that she was alone. And then she saw in the gloomy distance the hedgehog trotting out after her. She held up her little light and said, "Go back to the forest. I don't need you. I am home now."
Wait, Sheila, that's not what it says.
All right. That's what it should have said.
That's not what it said.
Hedgehog and Crystal went into the grass and they were never seen again. No, okay. And they went into the grass, and the next morning they were seen having eggs and cigarettes.
I thought it was very sweet.
It was. Okay, the ending was a little much, you know. I really wanted her to come out alone,
I know you did.
you know.
You did?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's all right to have a neighbor in the backyard.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Maybe this is the best way to do it. He's over there, you're over here, but now you're about to be over there.
Any minute now.
Yeah. We should
Oh,
pack it up and go.
oh, okay, all right. Do you have any more pears, though?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
This pear really,
It is really good. We should stay.
I don't want to hear them like wolves.
You don't?
No.
It might be inspirational, you know.
Gross. Pears.
Oh,
Pears.
thank you. It's so good.
It really is good to be back, and maybe Rebecca Boy and I'll have you over sometime.
Okay, that would be gross, probably, but yeah, okay.
All right.
Well, let's have fun.
See you guys next month.
See you next month.
See you next